It is a commonly held belief that excluding meat and animal byproducts on a college campus, especially in Iowa, is nearly impossible. However, there is a growing amount of students on campus doing just that. The Vegan Society at the University of Iowa is a new student org created on campus for vegans and vegetarians to get together and spread awareness.
Me and Story held our first meeting in the beginning of April, but we've been planning this organization for a long time. So we decided to celebrate the end of the year and the success of our first couple of months and have a potluck with all of our members. Vegan food only, of course. But yeah, it's been amazing to get to come together and share ideas and recipes about something we're all so passionate about. I'm literally so excited to see our organization expand next semester.
Allison Hunt is a junior at the University of Iowa. She recently spent the last 40 days of Lent trying a strictly vegan, plant-based diet. While Allison is back to her usual diet after Lent is over, she explained to me that the roadblocks she encountered living plant-based in her sorority house.
I think it's definitely hard on a college campus for sure. There's options around campus as far as restaurants and everything to be vegan, but there's not actual like stores with like a plant-based or like vegan kind of concept.
Yeah.
So that's hard for sure. I think that's just in general though, like throughout the United States. Like I know like in Chicago you can find like little pockets and stuff of like more of that area, but not like in like most towns. I'm plant-based and basically vegetarian throughout the week and stuff like that, and I've been trying to cut down on dairy, so I wanted to just go like full throttle for vegan for 40 days just to like try it out and see if it would work for me. I don't know if I would commit to being an actual vegan because I feel like there's a lot of like pressure around that. Like if you're a vegan, you have to be vegan all the time 24/7, and it's like not like a cult, but it's like very like strict and stuff. Yeah, people like watching you. But I think that I would definitely try like more of a vegan or like plant-based lifestyle when I'm living on my own or something like that, just because like cooking and like being able to like play with different foods would be like a lot easier when I'm living on my own.
My name is Claire Keating. I'm a sophomore and I've been a vegetarian for 20 years. So I was raised as a vegetarian, so my parents originally decided for me, but I've definitely committed to it, and I could have converted to eating meat, but I've just stayed a vegetarian because I wanted to commit to it, and I've just been doing it for so long. It's part of my lifestyle at this point. Coming to Iowa, I think the hardest part about being a vegetarian is the stigma around it. I definitely think the Midwest is very meat heavy, I should say. Like, lots of people do eat meat, and I think being a vegetarian is a lot more rare here than in California. So I think the hardest part is just the stigma around being a vegetarian and people not understanding why, or kind of having stereotypes around people who are vegetarian. Yeah, so there definitely are certain types of food that are harder. Like, obviously you can eat most things without meat, but places like the dining hall sometimes was frustrating because they don't always have the best vegetarian options. Sometimes you just have to resort in like cereal.
For more information on becoming vegan or vegetarian, visit the Vegan Society U Iowa on Facebook.